Welcome to Slash Detroit for Friday, July 12th, 2013. Today's episode is brought to you by the 40-year-old dude getting drunk and heckling unpaid 20-year-old soccer players from Cleveland at tomorrow's Detroit City playoff game. You suck, Tommy Schmidt.
Notice that we're not just talking about a small number. Very few officers at this point, but the mounted men are effective in driving those supporters back.
ESPN will announce next week if Detroit will earn a 3-year contract to host the X Games. In a Facebook poll, Detroit has 23,000 votes versus 15,000 for Austin, 9,000 for Charlotte, and a paltry 850 for Chicago. Could this lead to the first case of social media slacktivism accomplishing something? We'll see soon enough. Coney 2012. Mayoral candidate Benny Napoleon debuted his 1 square mile plan yesterday, proposing to assign 1 police officer to each of the 138 square miles of Detroit. He claims it will bring the police force closer to the community and vice versa. Not everyone is on board, with many raising questions, the main one being, is it safe for police officers to patrol alone on the streets of the D? I know that initially sounds funny, but if you were a cop, you'd probably like someone having your back while walking the mean streets of Woodbridge. Detroit sports fans are abuzz with the news of Chauncey Billups' return to the Pistons. Joe Dumars is undoubtedly kicking himself for trading Mr. Big Shot back in 2008, but now the Pistons are not only regaining the point guard, but a valuable mentor as well. Or an old dude, one of the two. And the Tigers lost to the Chicago White Sox, 6-3. On October 1st, 2 Hazel Park lesbians will have their day in court in what is expected to be a monumental case either for or against the gay rights movement. The 2 women have 3 adopted kids between them, but Michigan law prohibits them from jointly adopting each other's children. This means that should one of the women have an unfortunate meeting with a bus, whichever children she has adopted would be in limbo and face separation from their remaining parent and siblings. Should the couple lose their fight, Michigan's fabulous factor is expected to take a 3 to 4 point hit. Provisional state funding is keeping a teat in the mouth of the Infant Regional Transit Authority, which is tasked with overseeing the DDOT, SMART, and Ann Arbor Transit Authority. However, representatives from the counties of Wayne, Oakland, Macomb, and Washtenaw, and the city of Detroit can't yet agree on a long-term funding mechanism. The whole not being sure whether this is a paying gig thing is expected to affect the quality of candidates vying for the position of CEO. This weekend, the first-place Detroit City Football Club will host the National Premier Soccer League's Great Lakes Tournament. Friday at 5 p.m., they'll play Cleveland, with the winner advancing to Sunday's final at 3 p.m. 15 clams gets you a weekend pass with in-and-out privileges at the field at Cass Tech. You haven't been able to get this much fun for $15 at a playoff game in Detroit since Ty Cobb slid cleats first into the pitcher's mound, decapitating the big train Walter Johnson.